Lucy Allan.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm very grateful to the member for Wolverhampton South West for bringing this bill to the House today. I think it is incredibly important that we are discussing this issue, and I've been incredibly moved by many speeches that we have heard during the course of this debate. It is a matter of public interest, and we all know from our post bags that there are views on all sides passionately held. And I'm also very grateful to all members of the House for the manner in which this debate has been conducted. It is a very sensitive, difficult issue, and people have dealt with it with respect, and I think that's absolutely the way it should be conducted. Now, I am in favour of this bill, and it may be that today Parliament decides to kick it into the long grass. But even if debate is closed down on this issue, we cannot make the issue of assisted dying go away. People will go on taking their loved ones to Dignitas. Doctors will go on giving just that little bit more morphine to a dying patient to relieve unbearable pain, knowing that it could lead to death. And ex post facto, Director of Public Prosecutions will continue to be able to exercise discretion if they so choose. And I believe that's wrong. We need legal clarity on this issue. And the law needs to be brought up to date to reflect modern contemporary Britain and the way that advances in medical care have accelerated, and also the way that social attitudes have changed. And it is our responsibility. I'm sorry, because I've only got the 2 minutes. A vote against this bill will not stop assisted dying. It will simply send the message that we in Parliament will not debate it further. I want just to add something from a constituent that I found particularly moving. She's talking about her dying mother, and she says, "It broke my heart on a daily basis to watch her suffer. My darling mum would scream from morning till night, 'Lord, please help me die. Lord, take me.' She was in so much pain, her tiny body was racked, worn and exhausted. And I prayed that God would make me strong enough to gently place a pillow over her face and end her torture. But sadly, I could not. As much as I loved her, I selfishly wanted her to stay with me. It destroyed me because my mum was my world, and I could see and feel her pain, and I could do nothing. And although it's been 3 years since her passing, I cannot move on or forget, because all I see and all I remember is her terrible suffering. It is impossible to erase her days, her last days, as they were so horrific. No human should ever have to suffer or to endure such pain." And I just would conclude by saying that this bill is about principle, it's about freedom and choice, and while I respect the views of everybody who has spoken today, it's not for us to deny people a say in how they die. It's their life, not ours. Yeah.